Matthew
going on,
Ramsey.
Matthew?
What's up, my man? You know, we never know if we're going to get you or, like, a rep or somebody, so we always go
try
generic.
to be ready. Hey, Matthew, got to ask you, do your friends call you Matthew or Matt or Maddie, or what do people call you?
You know, most of them call me Matthew or Matt, either one. It's kind of like split, 50-50.
Well,
That's funny.
I'm the same way because I'm Jeff, and it's Jeff and Amy in the morning here in Las Vegas. But, like, a lot of people in my life still to this day call me Jeffrey, my fiance included.
Well, my husband is Patrick, and he hates Pat. Which,
Oh,
he hates Pat when people call him Pat.
Like, there's been, like, one or two people in my life that have called me Maddie. It's always been, like, people that I'm like, that it, like, gets under my skin for some reason. It's like, dude, don't call me that. You know?
Yes.
I'm not a dog. Don't call me Matt.
Matthew Ramsey. We'll call him Matthew for the interview, too, from Old Dominion, on with us here in Coyote Country, taking on Laughlin Event Center April 9th. You're coming back to Las Vegas, baby. Are you excited?
Right. Oh, of course, man. We're just, any chance we get out there and play some music and warm weather, it's awesome.
I know. Hey, so speaking of getting here to Las Vegas, are you going to be here for ACMs? You are nominated.
Yeah, we'll be there for sure.
That's exciting. Are you? What was so different? I mean, obviously the given things were different about having ACMs in Nashville, but what was something that you missed about having ACMs here in Las Vegas?
I mean, it was just like, it feels like more of a reason to celebrate, you know? Like, this stuff can kind of go by, you know, if you're in town and you're home and, you know, you go to the, like, awards and then you're just like, okay, I'm going home.
Right.
But when you're in Vegas, you're like, let's party here. Let's
Right.
celebrate this. You know?
Yeah, you're just going home like you just went to the movie theater or something, as
Right.
opposed to
Right.
you know, going and staying and having the time of your life. Now, Matthew, you know, you're very well known, obviously, with your work with Old Dominion, but you're a songwriter yourself, your whole group. I mean, so much work. Who are you listening to right now, who you're getting inspiration from? Is there an artist on the rise that you love to listen to, somebody that you think deserves a little bit of love?
You know, I mean, right now I'm watching the Kanye West documentary, so I'm like,
Stop it. That's amazing.
yeah, it's super inspiring to watch, you know, his struggles. You think of Kanye or somebody like that, and like you mentioned, like, he's had success, but you don't really think about the work that they had to put in to get there. So it's really cool just to see any artist like that, you know, who's had that success go through all the same struggles and rejection and everything that you went through. So, you know, I'm drawing inspiration from that right now.
So being in your 30s, how hype were you for the halftime show of the Super Bowl?
I appreciate that.
Jeff and I, we hosted an event and we look like such fools having the time of our life.
Oh my gosh. I was doing dance moves I didn't even know I had.
It was so awesome. I have these, like, you know, I have those, like, kind of like smart light bulbs that you can kind of change the color, and I, like, vibed it out in my living room and
Oh my
turned all
God.
the lights to, like, green and purple and cranked it up, and my kids were in there, like, freaking out and stuff.
That is so cool.
That is so amazing. Matthew Ramsey of Old Dominion. Now, you were just at the Cosmopolitan here in Las Vegas, and I had a chance to go to that show. And I have to tell you that the first time I had moved to Las Vegas, the first time you were here, I was so ready for your show. It was NFR of 2019. It was the first time I was going to see you guys live at your own true show. And my appendix almost burst like 3 days before the show, and I couldn't go see you. So being able to see, and my co-host Amy and my fiance, they went together and had the time of their lives, and I finally got to see Old Dominion live in their own concert at the end of last year, and you guys absolutely crushed it.
Oh, thank you so much. That was a cool show, man. That's a cool venue, too. That was really fun.
Yeah, I feel like the Cosmopolitan, we're talking about the Chelsea at the Cosmo,
Yeah.
It has such a cool blend of, like, kind of like open space, but also very classy theater. It's like kind of got both vibes going on at the same time.
Yeah, it's like a theater club.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a great way to describe it.
It's going to be so I know you're not going to say where you're staying, but it's going to be so different having ACMs at Allegiant Stadium.
Yep.
Because normally y'all are staying at like MGM, right? So after the show, y'all hang out after, right, in the casino. But are you going to disperse, or y'all going to hang out together somewhere? Just because, like you said, ACMs is like a celebration in Las Vegas.
And who is the artist that makes all these plans, Matthew? Is there
Right.
is there like one guy who you're always like, oh, I can't wait to get that text from Tim McGraw or whatever, who like is really the guy who's setting everything up?
The hype man.
Yeah, you never know. You never know who it's going to be. Like, it used to be, obviously, it's been so different the past years, but
Right.
I've been to a couple good parties. So, one year, Dirks had a really great party, but there was, like, light-up dance floors and stuff. It was crazy.
Doesn't surprise me, to be honest.
Of course, we'll hang out at some point. You know, I don't know where, and I can't tell you where I'm staying just because I don't know. I show up and I'm like, oh, this is Thursday.
Right.
good.
Just
Well,
point me in the direction.
Yeah, Matthew, text Jeff and Amy here on Coyote Country. Let us know where the parties are going down at the ACMs. We'll be there.
No problem.
Thank you so much, brother, for joining us. We can't wait. Laughlin Event Center, April 9th. And then, of course, Old Dominion going to be here for the ACMs the first weekend in March. So we get them back-to-back months. But make sure to go see them. I cannot recommend this group more. Out at Laughlin Event Center, April 9th. Matthew Ramsey, thank you so much for joining us,
Matthew.
brother.
Yeah, thank you, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Talk soon.